some event, but that's gonna be... See what mage guild stuff there is and things like that. Well, I already got Fighters Guild experience. I want to see if there's more mage. Like to learn some like elementals. Yeah, I finally got hold of the groomer. Hadn't heard anything all day. Like, my phone has only got like 500 megabytes left on the SD card, and I want to copy some of my stuff off. But I gotta turn my phone off to remove the SD card. So they've decided to warn this again. But I knew the vets were going to call, or at least I thought they would.
Let's
so
drink to the ladies.
I can't believe Lord Vivek wouldn't see worshippers today.
He's a living god. I'm sure he was just busy. We should have waited longer.
I know, but we're not getting any younger.
We'll have a chance to see him again.
But yeah,
Vivek
the
City isn't that far away, you know.
So I thought I left my phone on. I was like, oh, okay, I'll leave it on. I'll go through the day without like taking pictures or anything. Like, it's not like it's not like a fox stuck in the like. Oh, I should have said goodbye. But yeah, the like, it's not bad, it's just that my phone's only 16 gigs, so pretty much any, like, stuff I have to keep copying to the SD card. So I was like, okay, I'll go with it. I had a bank meeting anyway today, so I went to do that, came back, still hadn't heard anything. I was like, oh, it's about 2 hours from when they close. I was like, I'll give them till an hour before they close, and I'll call. Well, I didn't hear anything, so I had, I had a pack of, like, a towel that I had laundered that they gave me, like, lent me because he peed in the cage before, and so they gave me a fresh towel. So I took it over, and, I finally spoke to the groomer, and it's like, it was like, well, she hadn't even, like, she was, like, shocked that I had. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do with that confront. Which quest is that? Fleeing the past. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to follow, the messenger. But, yeah, the, groomer was like, oh, yeah, so we talked. She's like, was shocked that, like, I had a problem. Thought it might be she used a Dermoscent deodorizing mousse on his feet, because he had a little bit of an accident when she put him back in the cage. But, it didn't smell like Dermoscent. Like, Dermoscent has a very particular smell. They're shampoo and stuff products. And they've used the mousse on him before when I've had him over, like if he's had an accident. Yeah, so she said she'd rewash them for free, because I said it was really bothering my allergies. Yeah, I can't open the lock. Like, she charged me if he wasn't so well behaved. Like, Nick will sit there and you can, like, pour water over him and wash him, like, and if it was the summer, I would do that, but it's too fucking cold to do that to the poor boy. Oh, excuse me. I'm hiding. So, yeah. So if it's supposed to storm tomorrow, that's the problem. But if it's fine enough in the morning, I'll take them over and drop them off. Then I'll take them over Thursday, because it's like it hasn't really dissipated at all. Like, he can get at the foot of my bed in the morning before, like, and I can smell him, like, just hopping on the bed, and I have to kick him off because it really bothers me.
The golden gua sleeps quietly in the night. Pass it on.
Okay. Too bad Chomps and Starlight, like, there wasn't like a bay colored with the muscular. There was that Earfreet or whatever it is mount that they were giving away, but I didn't bother doing it because every time I went to log in there was like another like 20 gig update, so I was just like, I'll let it go. So yeah, poor Nick, he still reeks of like fabric softener, and yeah, my poor boy. I have to check and see actually if I have to go outside or not for that. Yeah, the bank meeting. Oh, I'm fucking pissed. Is there like, I don't see like a stash I can leave stuff in for her. Yeah, the Mom and I had a mutual joint account because my mutual fund was in, she opened it, and where I had to withdraw it early, it had to go into one of her accounts, but, you know, she wanted to be accessible to me because it's my mutual fund, like my RESP. So, like, I had to open it, like, withdraw it because I was getting, past the age. Some nice cabbages or something that you got there. Can I get the fountain? Yes, I can. Where's the fountain? Anyway, so yeah, we had the joint account. I had about 22 cents of it left after I withdrew for my last course I had, and my mom, like, she gave me money for the Halifax trip, so I told her to take the remainder from that account. So she took all the 22 cents out, because she was purchasing a used vehicle, so I was like, yeah, like, if you give me, like, the cash to take on my trip, then, because I was going on a weekend, so it's going to be harder to get to a bank machine. So, that was no problem. That was done in like July. November, like the end of November, I noticed that the account was missing from my like online banking, and it was missing from my mom's statement. So I realized, you know, like, asked at the bank, the Bridgetown branch, and they're like, oh, well, it was closed. And it's like, well, why was it closed? Like, we didn't. Looks like something that I should know, so I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, they're like, oh, it was just closed, so we asked if it could be reopened. Well, there must have been a reason it was closed. One of you must have decided to close it. I was like, well, no, because we both have to agree to close it. And they're quite shifty, so I made an appointment with the Middleton branch that we've had dealings with. That's where I get my mutual fund withdrawn and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to open chat. Social? Wish I could do like extra large, because that's kind of... Oh. I don't really... Shit. Don't want to eat anything or something. I ate all my bread. Shit. Yeah, how do I view the chat, like? I have to check online. So they're shady about it. So we went to the Milton. She couldn't find a single bit of information on the account, like, of why it would be closed. There was nothing like a note or anything. It was just like, closed. So, it's like, oh, that's not good. So she reopened another one today because she's gonna have to, like, contact corporate to find out. Let's leave that there then. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the Ashlanders, I guess, and try to steal some more bread. I'm gonna fucking kill this lit. I didn't think I had it. Oh yeah, I stole some from that camp. I'll take the rawhide scraps. Oh, I was gonna go sell stuff, wasn't I? So yeah, just gotta wait. Just gonna try to get a statement for the past year from that account, so at least I'll have like where the mutual fund went in and stuff, and like a record. Cause where it's been closed, it's been like removed from my account, so I can't even, you know, view past statements. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Cut through here. So yeah, that's why I had a bank meeting today. Cause it's like, it's income tax time. Like, I gotta, you know, like my mom's gotta try to get what was taken from taxes back in income tax from the RESP, because like if it had been for an approved program it would have been fine, but it was for museum studies, which isn't like an SCC or something. I've had problems with the Royal Bank before though. It kind of really pissed me off, like especially the Bridgetown branch. They have a habit of doing stuff that shouldn't be, you know, like they do stuff without consent.
Hold still. Stop weaving.
Like my,
I can't believe Lord Vivec wouldn't
I had a
see
US
worse
savings,
of us
like, oh, I
today.
still do, US
He's a
savings
living
account, like
god.
just an e-savings.
I'm sure he was just
Which is
busy.
pretty much just, you know,
Should
like
have waited longer.
very small limit on deposits. It's mostly just, you know, a savings account. I don't pay for it. But so I had my Uncle Cuss used like he lived in Yonkers, New York, and my aunt Pauline used to live in Yonkers, New York. She passed, but he decided to still send me checks on my birthday and Christmas and stuff. Like usually just like $5. So I was putting it in the U.S. account because I didn't really want to spend it. So I was like, okay, well,
House Alalu.
I'll just put it there.
Wonderful folk and fair and honest merchants to the last.
So, like, I was asked, you know, like, if I wanted to close the account a few times by the teller, and I was like, no, I want to keep that. And she's like, well, there hasn't been much activity, and it's like, well, no, there hasn't, because my uncle passed away, like he died, so that of course there wasn't any activity. Like there was still money in the account, but there wasn't any activity. Gotta buy bread here. No. And like, okay, well, I thought it was weird. I got a letter in the mail. An official letter from World Bank saying like my account was going to be closed as I requested. And I'm like, no, I didn't request that. So I called their number. I was like their customer support number was like, I didn't authorize this. So they said they were going to cancel it. Something got messed up along the way, and it didn't get canceled. So my account got closed. So I talked to the World Bank, and it was like, I had to make a meeting, and was told, you know, like, oh, well, I don't know if we can reopen it. We'll have to, and things, and also, you know, the money just up and disappeared. Like, it wasn't put into any of my other accounts, it was just gone. So, so it got reopened. That's when we learned there was a clerical error. When I opened my World Bank account, it was in like the 90s. There was no like computer system, and someone had put my birth date in wrong in the system. So they fixed that too, and it was like, okay, well, just wait a few days, it will be opened up again. Opened up again, no money in it. So I had to make another appointment. They're like, oh, well, we'll put the money back, like that, you know, no problem. The money came out of my savings account. Like, they took, instead of putting, like, money back in, like, that had just disappeared, like, putting it back, they took from my, like, my own money to replace it. And it's like, no, don't do that. Like, so I had to make another meeting, and they, like, were like, oh yeah, we'll get that sorted. So they did.
I'll wait here a little longer so I can tell the house.
And, yeah, they eventually gave me a $25 Shoppers gift card, Shoppers Drug Mart, which I ended up using to buy Beyond Two Souls. But it's like, they took it upon themselves to cancel an account. When, you know, excuse me, it was like unnecessary. Which way am I going? I want to go to, oh, I'm not going the way I want it. Yeah, I want to go to the Ashlanders. Actually, I just quick travel. Did I fuck that up? I think I fucked that up. But yeah, they also, when I like I was supposed to, when I transferred my investments, like I used to be in Sun Life, but Sun Life had like, you had to be like withdraw by like 23, and World Bank gave me to 30. So it's like, okay, well, I'll transfer to the World Bank, so it'll give me some more time. 'Cause at that time, is that who I was supposed to talk to? No. Who am I supposed to talk to him about? I don't fucking know. Something on a quest. I don't really want to talk to anyone. I just want to go steal some bread. Oh. I guess this is good. The good Ashlanders. I don't want to steal from them. Hello, Packwars. Okay, this is bullshit. Oh, could have used the cooking fire and cooked that. Don't want to steal. That's not stew. That was a book. So I guess I go to the other side.
Rest, that's all I ask.
I'll talk to you later. So yeah, I don't like the World Bank much, but they kind of like, or I've been to the States, and I kind of want to go back to the States. It's kind of, you know, well, it's recognized internationally, and they have they do quite easy, you know. Am I no longer crouching? Did I run too much stamina? I think that's what happened. Don't want to steal your drinks and shit. I want to fucking get some bread, because I ate 3 loaves of bread, like, by accident. Yeah, I won't change my banking institution, even though they stopped supporting my phone for their banking app. But, like, I don't think I want to go that way. Like Scotiabank and TD and all that support my phone, but World Bank just decided no longer. So I haven't used it. But what kind of, like, I delayed updating the app because I was like, oh, because they wanted root permission for like one update, and I was like, nah, I kind of don't want to give you root permission. Like, my phone's not rooted, but it still was like, I didn't trust them. So, you know, we didn't do that. And then they forced an update, but the newest update didn't require that, didn't have that permission, so it was fine. Used it for a few months, and it started force closing. I thought, oh, but that was around the time my phone SIM card reader fucking died. So I thought it was, you know, related to that. What's in this one? Oh, we're at the Red Exiles. Okay. Good, good, good. person on the fancy horse come to steal bread too. So yeah, I thought it was just my phone. Found out, no, they decided to just, like, not support my phone, even though I still could download the app and everything. And it was like, you know, and it wasn't even my iOS, like not iOS, but my operating system on the phone that was, they decided not to support. It was the actual model of the phone. And just like, okay, if I use the in-browser like I used to anyway. And if I have to deposit a check, I deposit it at the ATM. This is probably a boring talk. Yeah, I forgot to message Shay today. I was gonna text her. But when I got back from the meeting and stuff, I finally got hold of it, so I just fell asleep in my chair. I didn't feel good, and I felt really lightheaded. Hello. You're better at hiding than I am. Sounds like a whole huge block, but I guess I can't. Thing is, what gets me, she's not even really an Ashlander, like... What's in here? In here? Yeah, there's a mine. Another fucking mine. I wonder what's in this mine. If there's a problem, like, you know... fucking, cultists. Or fucking experiments turn people into, ebony. Guess you can't go in those, you have to go in the big ones. Bread, I want bread. Breads, yes. Take your breads. Great basket search. Oh. Is that raw fish? Can I use it like on a cooking fire or something? That's not poultry, that's a rabbit. There's poultry there, it's just not all of it. We don't want to go that close. There's another big tent up there. But I finally, after this weekend of relaxation, I get some coins and bananas. Take that. I'll read it. I'll use a bow. Not doing as well as I did in Oblivion. I was more diversified in Oblivion. Yeah, I'm gonna read that, didn't sound good. Where's else to search? I think I'll search that one. This one. I don't even know if this stuff respawns. One up there too. But yeah, it's kind of like it was a boring day at errands. To discover that for some reason I still had my one of my friends sister. I really don't like her very much at all. On my you know, my not problematic Facebook friend list. So it's kind of like, I don't know. Decided to, so I posted, you know, like I went to bed early, so I was like, oh, I need to get up, and I want to be an adult. I didn't want to bother. Like, I want to play games with my Overwatch friends. Soul gem, but oh, I can use those. I should take that sip of health. Yeah, we'll read it. Ah, another soul gem. That I really don't think that's my style. So yeah, I really don't like her. She's really can be quite nasty. Like, I once posted we had a flat tire and I was pissed. Like, I was upset. And she's like, oh, it's only a flat tire. And it's like, you know what? Fuck off. I can't really unfriend her because she's my, you know, my brother, or my, one of my best friend's sisters, and I'm just like, I didn't realize she was in my not problematic list. Some pain from a medical condition I have. I posted about because I was like, oh, well, I can't sleep because of this, you know, just like, oh, this is annoying. She responded and just like 20 questioned me about like who diagnosed me and, you know, like, just every little thing. I'm like, look, I don't have a doctor right now. My doctor retired. I was told I got into with Dr. Buckles, but his office hasn't contacted me to set up a first meeting appointment. So I really can't ask someone for, you know, referral to a specialist. Like, I've already seen a specialist about this. It wasn't, you know, like, you know, I just suddenly decided I had it. I've, like, seen a specialist. I was on different medications. I had tests. And Yeah, so it's like, but she like 20 questioned me. I'm like, my problem is I have to see a doctor within the next few months because I have to get an injection that I get occasionally and can't have because the clinic, like Walker Clinic, won't do it. And it's one that the pharmacy can't give. It has to be administered by a doctor. So I'm kind of up shit creek if I don't get it, you know, have a meeting with a doctor soon. I got circled all the way around. Oh, battle axe. I bet it's two-handed though. I think I remember correctly. War axes are not. And battle axes are two-handed in this game. Inventory. Yeah, battle axe of frost. Oh, I was gonna sell it. Fucking great sword. But yeah, the oh. You have a really nice pet. Okay. That's just a regular, like, maple axe. I'm just in here to steal bread. See, I can't unfriend her. It's like, well, I'm just gonna have to deal with her, but I am gonna remove her from that list in a couple days' time so she doesn't get, you know, like, why could I see that post and now I can't? Yeah, that's not as good as what I got. Oh, coins respawn. And more soul gems. I probably filled my inventory now. No, not quite. At least I'm glad they fucking didn't continue with the that female Bretons have -3 strength. 'Cause that was kind of fucked up. Because I wanted to play heavy armor, and it's like I fucked myself over by choosing to be female. It's like that's kind of fucked up. And this one. It's a hat. Yeah, I don't really want to do the Daedric Ruins tonight, but I probably should at least get there. Yeah, she gave me a number of a urology clinic to call and asked if I could get an appointment. It's like, I can ask to get an appointment. I highly doubt I will get an appointment because, you know, I don't have a doctor for a referral. Now, without a referral, my insurance won't cover things like that. If it's something that's outside of my you know, like basic pharmacare and MSI and all that. So it's like, please, please, stop responding, stop shooting me. But yeah, so I told her, I said like, I need to get injections. She's like, well, they don't give injections for that. And it's like, I didn't say they did, I just said I can't get it without, you know, a doctor. Like, there's a lot of reasons I need a doctor, and getting something checked that I know is, you know, minor, but is only flaring up right now because I've been so fucking stressed. It's the least of my concerns right now when there's other things that are to be dealt with. Yep, we're here. With that unbroken guy. Thug. I'm not attacking you. Probably seen me though. Oh. Does it not have a soul to collect? Guess it ran away. My soul collecting was not working on it. I thought that patch of grass was a different color because it had something hidden. Yeah, this is rambling. Yeah, Shannon commented and I didn't see it till after, and she said like that she couldn't stream because it made her so anxious and that she lost a nerve and stuff, and it's like Buddy didn't see me? Okay, good. I should actually go back to town before I go down and explore, because I only got 4 inventory spaces. Yeah, we're not gonna deal with 5 of those. I'm sorry, but we're running away. Like, what the hell? I think actually it's 4, not 5. Yeah, we're gonna travel back to Balmora. I felt bad. It's like, oh, I only stream because I can ramble and no one watches these. So yeah, that's what we do. I have no idea where to buy uncut fish. Try to find a cooking fire and try to cook that we found.
I can't believe Lord Vivec wouldn't see worshippers today.
He's a living god. I'm sure he was just busy.
Kind of tempted to go to Vivec City and go see
Deep, loose pockets.
how Lord Vivec's doing.
Yeah!
I really don't need soul gems right now, except to like revive myself. But
all manner of goods for sale. Buy before the sky crashes down. What can I get you?
yeah, you're not a member of this guild. Oh, there's Mage's Guild.
Ah, a fellow adept. I trust your search for knowledge goes well despite all the turmoil in this
You're no helpful. This is a terrible Mage's Guild. I am very insulted by this Mage's Guild.
What do you want?
I can't remember how to get to that, like, bar. So yeah,
I
first thing
can't
tomorrow, if
believe
it's
Lord
not
Vivek wouldn't see worshippers today. What is
storming, I'll take
He's a living
my little
god.
boy over.
I'm sure he was just busy. We should have waited longer.
You're gonna probably saw the 10s to all things, I remember.
Could you spare some gold? A little food? Perhaps a fine pair of shoes? Food sates me and clothing protects me, but gold gives me a choice. Saint Veloth illustrated the value of choice when he differentiated the good Daedra from the bad.
Oh, I was gonna... Oh, I need Taylor at 4. Yeah, I want to find a cooking fire. I know there was one at the Ashlanders camp, the good Ashlanders, like the ones that were trying to attack me, not that they are, you know, good or bad.
Did you hear? House Redoran denounced the Morag Tong. Isn't that rich? Because they're getting the sharp end of the dagger, of course. Just you wait. Once a few House Halalu officials fall to the Morag Tong axe, Redrons will say the assassins are the best thing for commerce since we domesticated the Kwama.
The Redoran are skeevers, every one of them, and I'll fight anyone who tries to tell me different.
She's progressively gotten more pissed at the Redoran. I don't want to steal from her, I just want to... Ah, yes, cookie fire. Apparently I can't do Dickerol there. Because I don't have a recipe for anything to cook the meat with. Not like RuneScape where you just throw it on the fire and you get like cooked meat. You might burn it, but you know, that's all part of the thing. I can't remember how to get to that inn. There's Grubsha. Oh, it's up here. supposed to, like...
All are welcome, so come.
Where's that great sword I was going to sell? I'm wasting cash and stuff I can do myself, but...
Well done. This should help us determine what happened to Vea's brother.
Hello, can I help you? Wait a moment. You're one of those hirelings House Redoran pays to harass us simple folk. Look, all Vea wants to do is to find out what happened to her brother. Too bad the house doesn't seem to care a swit about any of that.
Yeah, they haven't mentioned brother.
Vea wants nothing to do with the house or her father. Why can't any of you respect that? Even if I wanted to help, I haven't seen Vea since she snuck out of town. We communicate by notes, and this one isn't even about her.
I haven't even been paid anything either.
Well, if you must know, it concerns Vea's brother. He was an officer in the House Guard before he vanished without a trace. We've been trying to help Vea find him. A local tough goes by the name of Ashur. He delivers the letters. We usually meet him outside of town to the northeast. But good luck trying to get any information out of him. Ashur is not known for his conversational skills. I think we're done here, don't you? I told you where to find Ashur. He's been passing our notes on to Vea. Just to the north and east, outside of town. Or is this your way of offering to save me a trip, since you're headed his way? Balmora's not that big. Most of the sons and daughters of the house leaders and prominent merchants know each other. Vea's one of us, and we'll do whatever it takes to help her find her brother. Well, within reason. And Vea would do the same for us. That's why we're helping her. She really is a terrific person. I'm not telling you anything, you Redoran lapdog. I'm sorry about that. I'm kind of on edge, if you hadn't noticed. Everyone knows Vea's brother. Or they did. Or he disappeared. Ulran was an exemplary officer. Everything House Redoran could hope for. Vea won't rest until she learns the truth. She ran away because her father refused to give her a straight answer. She suspects he was involved in Ulran's disappearance. Or that he at least knows more than he's willing to say. Is it any wonder Vea decided to take matters into her own hands?
I can't blame her, because he never mentioned.
You think I'm just going to tell you all our secrets, Outlander? Well, that's not going to happen. I won't betray Vea. I think we're done here, don't you? I told you where to find Ashur. He's been passing our notes on to Vea. Just to the north of... I'm not telling you. I'm sorry about that. I'm kind... She ran away because her father refused...
I want to leave it on a good note. Instead of threatening. Actually, I want to read more of this one. It just skimmed it. That's an interesting one. I think that's probably the best one so far. Yeah, I should have followed that runner. Find Ashia. Yeah, I'll do that. Find him, and then I think I'll call it a night. Sleepy. I'm going the right way or not. I'm not checking the map. I'm just wandering around. We're on the right level. He must be on like that side of the wall.
You killed one of my gang, Swit. No writ will protect you from us.
Out. I'm sure I can procure a writ for each of you.
That's it! Kill the Morag Tong and any witnesses!
I'll just take my leave. No use getting my axes bloody again.
Did Asher die? Or something? I guess not. Where I made him suddenly made him aggressive to me like I did.
I had that situation under control. Just needed them to make the first hostile move. Still, I cleaned enough blood off my axes for one day, so thanks for lending a hand.
Yeah, I was doing a quest in Oblivion, and I fucked up and made one of the NPCs hostile towards me. I didn't realize till the end of the quest. When after the cutscene he started attacking me and then the guards came after me. So it's like, okay, yeah. Let's restart that save point.
You were you? Was it Melissa? I told her I'd close out my tab after I completed another contract. That woman has the patience of an anxious Nyx. Well, tell her I'm good for it. I'll stop by and we can conclude our business cordially. the new apprentice. Now, why in oblivion do you care about Vea? Are you now? And why do you want to do that? Never mind, I don't really care. I was asked to pass along some notes, but I'm not really the messenger type. I suggest you talk to Vea's mentor. Last I heard, she had a job in the Western Ruins. Make sure you don't anger Vea's mentor, or even look at her the wrong way. She's grown surprisingly protective of that young woman, and if she thinks you pose a danger... Besides, I'd hate to see you wind up on the wrong end of one of our writs. You know, the usual buyer's remorse. I see a lot of that in my line of work. Turns out, I had to kill a bad man who did bad things. The writ was legal, above board. Unfortunately, his brother didn't see it that way and was looking for revenge.
There was the Minor Brothers. All this stuff goes back to the mine.
Oh, you make it sound so obscene. Still, that's pretty much an accurate description. But it's not like I work for the Dark Brotherhood or anything. I don't kill anyone without a sanctioned writ. Keeps the great houses in line. It's a calling.
Fuck the Great Brotherhood.
I'd rather not. She's particular about her secrets, and I don't want to get on a bad side. You should keep that in mind too if you plan to continue on this course. Vea's mentor usually sticks to the rules, but I wouldn't turn my back on her.
Wonder if she's gonna be the chick from, where can I get 2 fucking axes? Wield. Is it like something I can actually do in this game? Yeah, those guys just came and decimated everything. For the night, at least check on the map where I'm supposed to go. Western Ruins. Am I looking the wrong direction? I kinda wanna go see before Lord Vivec. Yeah. I'll go a little ways. I'm just glad I'll wait my boy all sorted. I'm cuddling him. He's such a sweet cat. It's sad that he reeks. Trying to avoid that river troll. That's something I've seen around here. Just imagine the weather outside right now. It's really rainy. I'm gonna go for another boot. always turned around. Attacked me a bit, but I didn't get smacking with my shield. Like, bitch. I restored my maple shield. I should have like left because that's what I was gonna do, is let it deteriorate using other ones. Yeah. Worst comes to worst, I'll throw up my insect parts. So I'm going to take screenshots and send them out. Yeah, we're not getting around. It's just to find the ruins below, but got quite a ways to go, I think. get out of here so next time I load up, but won't encounter enemies that will attack me. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to kill that dryad, or that was not intended at all. Just occurred. You want to attack? I'll attack you. You can come attack me. Yeah? I'm a mountain goat. Pretty much just pull up the soul capture, soul trap, and it's like, yeah, we really don't want to fuck with that. To get closer to where this person is. They, one of my friends from school, his daughter is, Nevaeh. Oh, yeah.